Hey guys and girls, Rick here from Learn with Rick, and I'm just in a rather beautiful area of Worcestershire actually. This is where I live, and I tend to come out to record videos, sort of come out to the middle of nowhere, which is, you can just about see the Malvern Hills in the background there. I don't know if you can, but anyway, it's an amazing part. I'm pretty much out in the sticks, and I tend to do this because I grew up in the country, so I tend to escape out the city into sort of the more rural bits and go trudging through mud when I want a bit of peace and quiet and sort of time to think and record videos and stuff. In fact, I'm going to take these off because it's never good. So basically I'm recording this video for those of you who are looking or thinking about recording a journal. And when I say recording a journal, I mean the traditional form of writing one, although I know many of you record videos a bit like this as a form of a kind of journal on YouTube, vlogging, video blogging, and that's all good as well. But because I'm the age I am, I'm 34, I've got a bit of the old life in me and a bit of the new style stuff, so I do like putting pen to paper, and this is my journal here. I think I got mine from Staples, and the reason I tell you that is because it doesn't have to be an expensive journal. I think in fact it is Jim Rohn who said that he used to go and speak to many thousands of people, and after his talks and his seminars, he would get children approaching him, wondering and asking why he would spend so much on an empty book. And his answer was pretty simple. He would do that because he has massive value, way more than the price of the journal, to put in it. So when it's full, it'll be worth many, many times more than what he paid for it. So it is important to get something that makes you feel nostalgic, thoughtful, relaxed, and inspired to write in when you sit down at your table or wherever you're going to write your journal. I'm about to go and write in mine now, and I thought I'd record this video prior to writing in it. I will certainly hold my hands up and say that I've bought quite a few journals. I think Staples had an offer on, so I ended up buying about 10 at the same time. And they are nice, they're sort of leather bound, decent quality paper and everything. But I'm only still on the first one, and this was nearly 2 years ago now. So I'll hold my hands up. I haven't written in it as often as I should have. But I think it's also important. Again, Jim Rohn was saying in his journal audio program, which I will give to you, by the way. Guys, if you are watching this for the first time, or watching me for the first time, you'll know that although I babble a bit, I also try and provide large amounts of value in my videos. So I will include a link underneath this, whether you're seeing this on Facebook or on YouTube, either above this video or below it, there will be a link to download Jim Rohn's audio about journaling. And obviously he is far more experienced in this kind of thing than me, and has far more value and knowledge to offer. So where was I? Babbling again. So I'll hold my hands up. I've not written in it nearly as much as I thought I would, but Jim Rohn did say the most valuable thing, one of the most important things, is that you don't feel pressured to write in your journal. You feel inspired to write in your journal. So you write in it when you feel you should. But at the same time, you need to keep yourself in check. There are certain times when you should write in your journal in order to get your thoughts down on paper. And there's some magic, some genuine power that comes from putting pen to paper and getting your thoughts out there. And not because they're a public thing. I mean, my journals are very private. They're like it's like a girl with a diary. It's not something for other people to read, but it's to help you get your thoughts, your ideas, your emotions out on paper, and things will unravel when you do that. And I've got many ideas. It's kind of whenever I sit down to write in my journal, I always read the last few pages, and it is important. The whole point of a journal is that you do backtrack and you do read. You might have written down some ideas months ago that you've forgotten, so that's another good reason for reading the journal again. And I mean, I'd love to see Jim Rohn's journals. I don't know if they're made public now that he's died, but one of the reasons he's successful is because he wrote a journal. He will openly say that to people, and he did when he was alive. So it's important. It's many successful people write journals, and I would encourage you just to come up with a method of writing a journal, but don't do the whole paralysis of analysis thing. Don't overthink writing a journal. Just, get a decent journal, have a rough idea of how you want to write it and what you want to share in your journals, and decide whether they're public or private, and just get going and just write your journals, because there is a huge amount of something, sounds a bit weird, but something pretty powerful and weird happens when you start writing a journal. Things become a lot clearer to you, and you start acting more on ideas and things that you've had. So I think I'll leave it there. I don't want to overdo this video. It's that weird kind of time between Christmas and New Year, when people are either recovering from eating too much food and drinking too much, or planning on drinking more coming up to the New Year. So I wish you all a very, very happy 2015, and I hope you had a really good Christmas. And I guess I wouldn't be a marketer, or the sort of level I am, without mentioning that if you're watching this video and you've been stung by online stuff and you're looking for something genuine, then hit me up on Facebook, send me a message, send me a text message. My number is 07834 271 143. That's my UK mobile. I've been through quite a bit of stuff, and I've learned through trial and error. So if you're looking for something genuine, with a very genuine product and something that's very lucrative, where you don't need to recruit a ton of people, then get in touch with me, and I'm more than happy to share that with you. And if not, then I hope this has been valuable to you. And if it has, then feel free to share it, obviously. Subscribe, click the subscribe button if you're on YouTube, and you can hear more of my random ramblings. They'll get sent to you if you subscribe. So, cool. I wish you all the very best. Cheers, guys.